Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. It's time to check out one of the latest laptops from Huawei, the Matebook D16, so a 16-inch laptop, but this does include Intel's latest i7-12700H processor, and yes, it does come with Windows 11 pre-installed. Now, we are going to unbox this laptop, take a quick look what comes inside, and then get some hands-on with this 16-inch laptop, check out that keyboard, among other things, and of course, that 16-inch display. Let's get started. Here is the box to the new Huawei Matebook D16. Just quickly going to take a look what comes inside the box. We've got some booklets and a USB Type-C to Type-C charging cable. Now keep in mind, Huawei sent me this laptop, and actually I think they forgot to put a charger in there. No big deal. Don't worry if you do decide to get this laptop. It does come with a charging brick. It's actually a 65-watt USB Type-C charging brick. Now, taking it out of the plastic, I'm noticing right away, especially considering it's a 16-inch laptop, it's fairly light. Nothing too crazy. There is some Huawei branding up towards the top. Now, let's take a closer look at the hardware. So on the left side, we've got two USB Type-C ports. The one on the left is used for charging, looks like a status indicator light, an HDMI port, and a headphone jack. Moving along up towards the front, I believe are quad speakers, and there's a bit of an indent to help you raise the lid. Along the right side, you've got two USB Type-A ports, and then along the back, absolutely nothing. Down at the bottom, you've got some grips and speakers on both sides, and then up towards the top here, you've got ventilation and just a bar across for some added grip. As you all know, with all my laptop videos, I like to do the one-handed opening test. This is a go. So you'll see the bottom did lift up with it. Let's test it out one more time. So lifting it up. So it looks like it's kind of a challenge to open it with one hand. Not that big of a deal, but just always like to test it out for you. Also, a quick close-up of the keyboard. We'll do a little typing test in just a second. It is a full keyboard with a number pad on the right side. A little more real estate because it's a 16-inch laptop. We've got Huawei Share built in, and there are stickers for our Iris Xe graphics and Intel Core i7. And there is our trackpad, a little offset to the left. It's not in the center of the laptop. Moving on to that 16-inch display, it is a 1920 by 1200 IPS display at a 1610 aspect ratio, and unfortunately it is only 60 hertz. I was hoping for a bump up in the refresh rate. That is unfortunately not there. It is also a matte display, so not a glossy finish on it. All right, just connected to my Wi-Fi 6 router because this does have Wi-Fi 6 capabilities. And I want to do a quick keyboard typing test before I do. This is a backlit keyboard, but I also want to point out that for some reason on the left side here, the shift button is just tiny. It's just a single key as opposed to taking up two, maybe even more slots. If you look at the right side, it takes up, 2.5 keys almost. Anyways, hopefully I can get used to it, but usually I rest and press where a different shortcut is. But anyways, let's do a noise test. Okay, so I keep trying to shift and I'm hitting this other key. So that would definitely take some getting used to, moving my pinky over a little bit to hit shift on the left side. No, I don't want sticky keys, come on. Anyways, typing wise, it's really soft to the touch. It's very quiet as well. A decent amount of travel. I thought there'd be a little bit more with it being a 16-inch laptop, but either way, I do like the feedback that you get. A decent amount of response, just a little softer. By the way, you'll notice up at the top a 1080p webcam. They actually don't have it embedded in the keyboard anymore. Huawei did go that route for a little bit. Seems like they're changing their tune on that. Anyways, I'm in Huawei's PC Manager for a group of different options like AI search, performance tuning phone, manage tablet files, a control panel, which brings up, it's actually on the bottom right here, you can access it for searching, instant hotspot, which will turn your laptop into a hotspot. That's always nice. Huawei Share, if you have other Huawei devices to share with, Smart Record, camera, audio devices right there. Let's open up the camera. and you can have auto centering, gaze adjustment, so you appear to be looking at the camera rather than the screen during a chat. That's interesting. I wonder how that actually looks and if that is just always on. Let me try that. Let's see if I can open up the camera and see if we can notice it. That seems a little strange, but okay, so I can't tell, at least in the camera app, but also you got to remember I have a ton of light going on behind me, so I'm not exactly sure if that has anything to do with it, but pretty interesting feature if it does actually work while you're in different chats. There's backgrounds on your webcam feed and auto centering as well. If we do go into performance tuning, you have an option for performance or balance, whether you want to use a little bit more battery life, turn the fans on a little bit more for that max performance out of your laptop. Obviously, it does come with Windows 11 out of the box. In terms of apps, nothing crazy pre-installed. You got some pretty standard ones that are on there, so don't expect a lot of bloatware on this actual PC. Also want to point out the functions in the top row. You can turn it into just a function row, but they also have a ton of different shortcuts showing those off. Even past the delete key, you've got calculator, search. You have a quick shortcut to turn off that camera. Also want to make note that this power button is a fingerprint scanner, so you can unlock your PC with it. So anyways, that's everything I want to talk about for now with the Huawei Matebook D16 laptop. A solid option if you're looking for a laptop with a little bit of a larger screen to consume that content, but still fairly light overall. And on top of that, it does have Intel's 12th gen H series CPUs. Anyways, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to click that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.